Access to a router or switch command line is referred to as an exec session. There are two levels of access, user exec and privileged exec. In user exec mode, you have limited access to information and diagnostic commands, and you are not able to make configuration changes to the router. Privileged exec mode gives you the complete command set and full authority to change or erase the configuration. When you connect to a router using the console port, you see the message, Router Con 0 is now available. Press return to get started. Pressing return takes you to the user exec prompt. To go to privileged exec mode, you must enter the command enable. The prompt will change from an arrow to a pound. From this point, you can enter commands to view the status and settings of the router, make some kinds of changes, and erase, backup, or restore the iOS and configuration files. To make most kinds of changes, however, you must enter the global configuration mode. This is done by entering the command configure terminal from the privileged exec mode. The command prompt changes to router config pound. From this prompt, you can make changes to functions that affect the whole router, or you can enter a more specific configuration mode to work with specialized functions. There are several possible modes. The interface configuration mode. Here you can set IP addresses and subnet masks, change speed, duplex, clock rate, and bandwidth, or change the layer 2 encapsulation of an interface. Changes made here affect only the interface you specified in the interface command. Line configuration mode allows you to set up line parameters. Lines include the console, auxiliary, TTY, and VTY connections. The console and aux lines are the local administration connections. TTY lines are synchronous serial connections, usually for analog dial-up access with modems. The VTY lines are virtual connections for telnet access to the router to perform remote administration over an IP network. The router configuration mode is where you set up dynamic routing protocols such as RIP, IGRP, EIGRP, and OSPF. It is important to understand and get used to navigating between the different configuration modes. Some commands work only at a specific configuration mode, and getting used to the iOS quirks is a big part of being prepared for the CCNA exam and being a capable Cisco admin.